Happy Friday, guys. I am pretty sure that my medication was supposed to make me better at being on time. That hasn't happened yet. I actually asked in a group today, what should I look for? Like, is it okay that I'm not sure if the medicine is helping? Like, should I notice something right away? Is it okay if I'm a little bit confused on if this is actually helping or not? Sorry, I need to put on some chapstick and take a drink of water. But someone sent me a link to, this website that gave a list of things to consider if you're unsure if the medication is helping. So I thought that was really interesting. It had basic things like, my hair's a little crazy, sorry. It had basic things like if you're on time easier and not rushing before and stuff like that. And not quite. No, I don't think I've quite reached that point of things happening easier quite yet. Maybe it's still coming. I don't know. I know that, with medication and stuff, you gotta give it time to do its thing and work, of course. So let's see who's here. Boop, boop, boop. Scrolling up. Hello, Robert. Hello, Emma. And Thorhaven Farm. Hey, guy. Cause we can. Heather. Hey, Ranger Rob. I hope you're well. I hope you guys, how is the snow level over in Crooked River Ranch? If you remember where you're at. Hey, Wes from Secure Acre Natural Bees. And Miss Patty. Hi. And Miss Sue. Hi, Sue. I'm looking for the comment moved. Anyway, I saw that you're here. Oh, there you are. Miss Sue is here. And I was supposed to write a list for the grocery store. I ran out of time. So Dan might run out and be like, what did you want? And I'm going to have to tell him that I only remember ice cream. Patty, we have some snow, and I'm not sure. I'll show you guys a picture on my phone. I'm not sure how much snow it is because we're getting some wind, so it's all bermy, so it's like naked in places and like really deep in other places. But that's what my little porch table looks like right now. And it's whatever, it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. I mean, it's not like it's 3 feet. It could be 3 feet. I don't care anymore. It is what it is, Hello, Mr. Jason from Bama Bees. Hello, Forking Allotment. Hey, I just want to say thanks for starting to support me. I've really noticed you around since we ran into each other on Monday. So really cool. Thank you. Let's see, what else? Oh, golly, this 3 to 4 inches. I probably have that too. I don't know. You saw I showed my picture. Ice storm for Robert tomorrow. I'm really glad. I used to live near-ish where Patty lives, and we would get ice storms really bad there where, the ice would be like really thick on stuff. I remember, did I talk about this last week or earlier this week? Maybe, but I talked about it to somebody. I don't remember, but I worked at Kohl's, and in 2008, we had like a state of emergency for Oregon where we got like 4 feet of snow, like everywhere, all around the state. And my hair looks weird. I just got a shower. And I was the only one who was showing up for work. And I was in just this little Chevy S10. I just, went and it was fine. Didn't get snow again in northern Idaho, but we're into the single digits. Yeah, same here. It was 13 degrees when I woke up. I felt really bad for the donkeys. They have good insulation, but they did have some icicles hanging off of them. It's not my fault if they choose not to use their shelter, okay? Like, I can't control. They're big. They do what they want. You can't force a donkey of their size to do what you want. They have to want to, or else they'll make a mess of things. I hope there's nothing wrong with just ice cream. I think I said ice cream and almond milk was the things that I wanted. Supposed to get warmer soon. I don't know. I think it's supposed to get back in like a week or whatever. I'm glad we're getting some snow because I think I have more than 4 inches though. I don't know, but I'm glad we're getting snow because, that waters the high desert and everything and blah, 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 blah. Made a chocolate run before the snow. Important things. Yeah, I don't know if that counts as like a berm or something because, I don't know, it could have I don't know. I don't try to have answers about where I live out here is completely different than say where Rob lives. He lives 45-minute drive from me. And actually in miles, he's not that far from me, but he lives about 45-minute drive from me. And our climate, we get considerably different weather, and I get considerably different weather than people who live in Madras, which is only 10 minutes from me, and considerably different, than Redmond or Prineville, which are both about half hour from me. And it's just is what it is. I live in this crazy, area. 3 feet of snow for Joe and Sue. I can't remember where you guys live. Tina Ladybug. Well, thanks. I'm glad you like my channel. I was really, my pruning video. And Emma, if you could remind me in a few minutes to talk about advice, okay? Just say something in a few minutes after we get caught up here. Outer East Multnomah County gets the best of the freezing rain. Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, that 2008 storm. Well, it doesn't get talked about here in Central Oregon anymore because we got, 3 feet of snow in the end of February, early March in 2019. And that was hardcore. That was a late snow. It was I think it was not really super expected. So sorry. Not warming up there until Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, I don't really know. I have to look it up when we're supposed to warm up here. I don't like the snow. And actually, when we've got our first snow for this season, I cried because I just was not ready. and I had to do the animals by myself that day because Dan had to rush to work on his computer here. And I was just I was just really grumpy and it made me upset. And I was I don't want to do the animals in the snow. It just is not my favorite. And it was so cold. Usually our beginning winters, I've only been here for, I think this is my 5th winter now. Let's see. It's supposed to be 18. Today, the high is 18. Tomorrow, the high is 29. Sunday is 30. Monday, 41. And then it looks like it's going to be in the high 30s, 40s for after that. But whatever. It's whatever. And I don't remember what else I was saying. A neighbor picked up your meds at the pharmacy today. That's nice. Yeah, I'm really thankful that other people can pick up our meds. How awful would it be if we couldn't send somebody else? I've had my neighbor pick up my meds before too, and I've picked up, whatever she wanted because I was like, going to town. You need anything? Because why not? 28 in Texas. Yeah, that's unusual, right? -25 Celsius. Yuck. Ontario. I remember that because I think Thor lives in Canada too, right? I'll remember these things someday. Ice willow come. Does that sound naughty when I say that? I don't know if it does. Oh, okay, Nightbot. Nightbot doing his job. If he's naughty, get rid of him. Sunday, it sort of starts to warm up, but Monday, it should melt a lot, yeah. Supposed to get winter storm Sunday and Monday. Yeah. Things happen here, LOL. I don't remember what we're laughing about. Okay. Oh, Bruce is here. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Bruce. Mallory. Right. Okay, cool. I remembered a thing. Yay. Hey, where to begin, Homestead? We're just getting started over here. Football Avenue. Kinds of crazy things. Do I know vidIQ? I know of the channel. Yes, I do know of their vidIQ resource. It's a bit similar. It's basically the same thing as TubeBuddy. They're kind of like competitors where you can also use vidIQ for keyword research and stuff. They have really different scores, but I'm really talking about YouTube stuff. Very naughty. Okay. Did it sound naughty? I don't even know what it sounded like. I really tried to think about it. Ice will come. Oh. Mature. But they should just said wallow. Right? Right? Okay, anyway, we'll move on. Almost storm season? Not quite. We have a while. I think ice storm season could start in May or June. I don't know. Maybe my accent that it doesn't sound right. Oops, sorry. Well, I don't know. It's whatever. I got some, they should have said wallow, right? Anyway, I got some watch time from it. Who cares? So, I want to talk about, okay, we're going to go back to those of you who were here this morning. I did a premiere of my little fruit tree pruning. And I was really excited about it, but also really nervous because this kind of what I'm going to talk about kind of always happens to me. But so far, it is my best performing video. And I'm so excited about that because it's just really exciting. I got the fireworks going and everything. And it seems like people are really excited about it. And people are interested. But I have what I wanted to say, basically, the whole premise of this conversation we're going to have right now is about advice, right? And as homestead type people, we kind of don't really like being told what to do, right? We kind of forge our own path and do the things that we want to do the way that we want to do them, within reason. And I've had a lot of Facebook pruning police tell me I'm doing everything wrong. But what they don't know is I researched the crap out of everything, and I'm like so not worried about it that it's like why are you even like taking the time to like tell me how to like do what I'm doing or not do what I'm doing, or what I'm doing is the wrong thing to do? Like, what's wrong with letting someone do something, prune their fruit trees in the manner that they wish to prune them when it's not hurting anybody else, right? This is my property. Those are my fruit trees that I bought, and the pruning method that I researched and decided that was the best way to go for me. And something I really, unsolicited advice is pretty much my biggest pet peeve. Like I can, take a minute and be like, I know they're just trying to help, but I didn't ask. I didn't ask for your advice. And I clearly said that I am not coming at this as an expert. I didn't ask for anybody's help except for on the crabapple tree, because that thing is insane. And I hate unsolicited advice. I really, really, like, if you want to make me upset, do that. That's something because that means to me, especially people who know me really well, that means that they don't know me very well, because I am a person who researches the ever-loving poo out of all the things, right? That's who I am. That's what I do. It's what I've always done. And if you like think I'm doing it wrong, keep it to yourself. Because what I think is that if I'm doing it wrong, if I am severely causing these trees, like the most detrimental, whatever, I can plant a new tree, okay? Like, it's not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal to me. Like, when I decided to go foundationless for beekeeping, and my mentor was like, I don't know, you're going to have a hard time with that. And I'm like, I've done my research. I think this is what's good for me. But you know what? I can always put foundation in the frames. We can always change what we're doing. Nothing's permanent. I can always change. Like, people do that to me all the time, and it drives me crazy. Crazy. Okay. So what I've been chanting today is advice asked is advice well received. And that's what I just decided. Like, yeah, that's my rant for today. But honestly, I told Dan about what people were saying. Like, Dan used to be an arborist person. He had his own business. This was before I met him, but he had his own business, and he quit when a tree fell on his face and like knocked out teeth and stuff. Kind of effed him up a little bit, but and then I think he went into the military or something. But so that was before I met him, but he, did stuff like that for a living. And he was like, one person was concerned at my timing. That the winter was too harsh, but Dan's like, no, you're supposed to prune these. You're supposed to prune stuff when they're dormant. And actually, with the grow a little fruit tree method, you prune it when in the winter, and you prune it after the summer solstice. And I'm really excited for this. Like, I'm really excited. And obviously, the people did not see the part of the video where I said, I'm excited about it, so don't poo-poo it, okay? Like, let me do my thing. I do my thing. You do your thing. I do what I think is good for me and my purpose and my goals. And I hope to goodness gracious that you all do the same. Like, do things that you think are right that's not hurting anybody else. That's the biggest thing. We're not hurting anybody else. So what's the big deal? I don't know if you guys appreciated that rant at all. And yeah. Oh, yeah. So one person was upset that I was that I topped the trees, and then they sent me a link that said topping your trees is killing them, but it had information on topping full-grown trees, and that's kind of freaking obvious, right? Although people do it all the time, but who cares? Out here, they do it a lot, actually, and then they end up looking like a lollipop. But I'm like, doing that to a whip is controlling the prune. Doing that to a tall tree is a little iffy, but maybe, the branch isn't going to fall on your house. That's a consideration. But so their argument is down the drain. The second person, or the other person, was upset that I was making small trees when apparently the world is going to run out of food. I mean, not to sound like a jerk, but it's not really my problem. They said they were worried that more nurseries are making, dwarf stock trees and stuff, and not having enough large trees. And they're like, because that's what people want. And I was like, isn't that kind of solving the problem, though? People are trying to provide for themselves in a manner in which they feel is right? They're, having little trees in pots so they can have a little bit of fruit. Like, I don't know, fruit's good for you, but it's sugar too. Like, I don't know, people aren't supposed to eat a bunch of fruit, is what they say anyway. And I don't actually eat that much fruit, but I do like me some peaches. And then the other person was like, in my 40 years, this has not ever been proven to be okay. And I was like, okay, dude, good thing they're my trees. And, I said all of it very kindly, and just like that was just kind of the stuff that was running through my head. And absolutely, it's fun making your own mistakes. And I can plant a new tree. I can build a new chicken coop. I can put foundation in my beekeeping frames. Like everything, I can go change to something that's easier, or I can let the trees go crazy. Who cares? Yeah, prune your peppers like that. Top them. You have people gripe at your videos on you learning to use your sawmill, right? That's what I said. I said I'm learning. I'm learning this method, and it's going to take some time, right? Sorry. Okay. I'm kind of done with that. Rant. You get really nervous making how-to videos due to what people might say. I need to get out of that. When I do videos like that, I say, this is how we do. Exactly. This is I think something like that could be beneficial to that fear for you and for myself, is that I'm doing something that I think is right, and I can always change it later. I'm doing what's right for me and my family and what I think is right for my goals. If you don't agree, that's cool. You don't got to do it. Also, people on YouTube are way nicer than people on Facebook. This is just what I'm coming across. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't had a lot of hate on YouTube. Maybe because there's just other people to watch. It's fine. Hello from West Virginia, Mark Cottrell. It's been a long time, sir. I hope you are well. Doesn't matter what you say in the video, usually people are always going to offer their advice or share their opinion. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to hear it. It just makes me grumpy, because I'm an old lady like that. I'm going to continue to do how I want to do, and I'm going to continue to share my experiment with you guys. So you can, so I've always been kind of the person who said, there's two kinds of people in the world. One who makes their own mistakes, and one who learns from other people's mistakes. I mostly have been one, learn from other people's mistakes, and that's my research portion, right? But sometimes you got to do your own research. You got to do your own experimenting, and then you just share it with everyone, and they don't have to follow it if they don't want to. Thank you. I appreciate that, Patty. It's getting a lot of views for, what it is. I was surprised, actually. So I was worried about putting out a longer video. And I have some ideas, for next time, that if you guys have ideas, if you watch the video and if you have ideas on camera placement, obviously I'm doing the pruning, so I can't like move things around or, always have two hands available. But camera placement to make it more visually appealing, I was having a hard time with that specifically. And I was like, oh, this is kind of boring. So if you have suggestions on that specific part, because I do have, my two other apple trees that I pruned that I filmed also. And Margie M. Pedmar, she said that I should post those too, but I wasn't sure. Obviously I can't like refilm what I already filmed, but maybe I can add something to it. I don't know. Maybe I can talk about, because I have pictures from when we planted the trees. Maybe I can add that in or something. Yes, advice asked is advice well received. Thanks for the heart. Hello, Ashley. Ashley, how's your day? That is right. I'm just going to assume that is writing me. Damn, Dan. What are you damning Dan about? Yeah, that's what I said. And then I had to ask Dan. I told Dan all about the conversations on Facebook, and he was all F you, to them. And I just laughed, because he's just he's like, I could never like be someone who has like a YouTube channel. He'd probably get kicked off of YouTube anyway. Oh, that's mean. Friends. Yeah, and it's hard. And if it is, taken as something else, because kind of when you add information when people aren't asking for it, feels like you're correcting them. It does. It really does. And I'm just saying that as a friend point of view. Feels like you're correcting them. And then also it kind of takes away their thunder a little bit. Like if they're really freaking wrong, then that's a thing. Like you don't kick puppies, right? That's your thing too, but about bees. I don't know. You guys gotta let me know. I'm behind in the chat, and I always will be. You gotta remember to give me context. But I assume it's about, you can change things if they don't work. Not hurting anyone else, so who cares? It's my tree. I can do what I want with it, okay? Yes, they do top trees all the time. I think they just die more slow, like faster than they would be dying regularly, but everything dies, right? Yes. Food is going to run out because of my personal pruning. No, they just were concerned about, the current climate in the world. And I didn't really know how to respond to them. So I kind of just left it hanging. I was talking to Dan about it, and we were like, well, hopefully that person with all the concern is, doing what they can to be proactive. Maybe they need to go to their city hall and request more fruit trees be planted instead of non-fruiting trees, or, stuff like that, like trying to get more fruit trees, because they seemed really, really concerned about fruit trees. Call it bonsai. Maybe I should, but it's a thing. It's a method. It's real. There's even a big nursery dude in California who does it. So that's where I got some of my information. Like he has a whole pruning series on keeping trees small. So I don't think I don't know. I just don't think it's that bad. And who cares? Mostly who cares? Hey, Homestead.Artist. I hope you're well. Exactly. More for them and the groceries. Hey, from Indiana. Oh, it scrolled down by itself. Yeah, I know. Everyone's going to have their opinions. And give them, even when you didn't ask, of course, but it doesn't make me any less frustrated about it. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, I have a backup plan. I have a couple backup plans. Where to Begin Homestead is going to send me some more trees if the world runs out of trees. I appreciate it. I'm glad. It'll be awesome. Yes, I get a lot. Actually, all those people who were worried were men. And okay. I get a lot of mansplaining. I do a lot of things in a male-dominated hobby area, beekeeping, especially beekeeping, and obviously pruning, apparently now too, and farm things. Apparently I need to be told I'm doing things wrong. Well, as you can see, it's not, I care and I don't care at the same time. It's given me good fodder to talk about, today. And it just, it's just interesting to highlight these things that we deal with, especially, as women and people who are taking the time to share their lives and share their experiments and showing their life in a way that, because I try to show things. They're not all hunky-dory here all the time. And any farmstead or homestead, whatever, that shows that it's all hunky-dory all the time, well, they're lying. It's not. Things die. You do something stupid on accident. You freaking accidentally lock out an animal out of something because you just did it. You didn't count your chickens or something, or you go to feed your chickens and you give them the food, but you forget to let them out of the coop. Like, life is not hunky-dory on any homestead. And so I like to show what I'm doing. And I'm very excited about the Grow a Little Fruit Tree thing. I'm very excited. I think so too. I think you're right, Patty. Hateful people in both places. Oh, well, maybe so. I think, unfortunately, I am not a treatment-free person, but I appreciate treatment-free people as far as beekeeping, and I won't give you grief, even though it's not something I do. I won't give you grief because I fully believe that you're doing what you feel is best for you and your bees and your goals, right? And you have the freedom to do that. So I'm not going to give you a hard time about it. So, I think for being someone in a little bit more controversial place, especially in beekeeping, you're going to get a lot of hate from all the places. And that is really too bad. That really is too bad. But you won't get hate from me. Right? Get along. Yeah. Yeah, some Facebook groups are toxic and hateful. Actually, Ashley saw the post. So, none of them were mean. No one was mean. They just told me I was wrong in a really nice way, right? And that's rude too, but just keep scrolling. But actually, I've done a really good job in my recent years of Facebook, and I'm leaving more groups. Like, I've left quite a few Facebook groups, Facebook beekeeping groups, because, but I stay in the ones that allow you to share your path, and I do that in all aspects of Facebook. I remove people who really give me grief or make me feel upset for a really extended period of time. Like, it'll be fine to have an argument about whatever, and then you get over it. But if it's really weighing on you, and maybe that becomes like a little toxic thing in your head, and you're not feeling good about this, and if you try to like make it right or whatever and it doesn't go well, and maybe they're not the right person for you to be in your life. I'm glad you like my video, Sue. I had fun with it. Well, thanks, Mark. I don't like Reddit. Nope. Nope. It's too scary. I actually when I was first trying to find places to share my videos, I looked in Reddit, and everywhere I could find, they had the rules of not to share that stuff. So I was like, this isn't really worth it for me. And to learn a brand new forum or social media, it was just too much for me. You like my donut reference? Oh, good, because I laughed every time. Because I'm a coon. The tree whackers that prune trees in the utility line areas. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. Fruit Tree Protection League. We need a t-shirt. You have a sister who always tells you what to do. Oh, no. Oh, that's the worst. I have people who do that too. And they had animals in the past. I'm not going to talk about it. I can't. But it frustrates me to heck. And I have to often remind people that I do research. I promise. I'm not just like doing stuff willy-nilly or anything. Yes. You're probably holding a screwdriver wrong, Emma. Okay? You're probably holding it all wrong. You're never going to screw in a screw holding your screwdriver that way. Hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Sorry you came in during a rant. A somewhat positive, kind of funny rant. But you came in during a rant. I'm sorry. I'm pretty positive, but I just think people are silly. People are so silly. Oh, all the highs. We're always still learning how to be a beekeeper. That's for sure. I mean, there's so much to learn anyway. Whew. Just keep scrolling. Really? You think beekeeping is intimidating? Are you currently beekeeping? It's not that bad. You can always ask me questions. Hey, Kevin from Lazy Pond Farm. Hello. I hope you're well. I think beekeeping is fun too. Sometimes it's a little stressful because I care too much. So it's a little bit stressful sometimes. All right. Hello, Chad from Hidden Spring Farm. Always be learning. Exactly. And keep it down back there, freaking allotment. Keep it down. In the back. Look at that. I am at the bottom of the chat. Holy cannolis. Yeah, I had a lot of fun actually with my video. It was really hard. Like I actually had 2 more trees that I was going to add into the video, but it was going to make it like an hour long. And I was like, that's too long. It's the longest video I've put out aside from my live chats. So I was like, I can't do it. Although I'm not having like super great retention. I guess the average watch time is like 3 minutes or something. Yeah, I say holy cannolis all the time. And you know what? I never really know. Sorry, I'm just going to see if I have still fireworks on my video. So, I mean, honest to goodness. Oh, it's loading. Is there fireworks? There's still fireworks, guys. Woo! Woo! I can never tell. Bye, Mark. I hope you have a great weekend. Oh, damn it. I can never tell if you guys are just making fun of me. Which is fine too, I guess. Because it's funny. I actually I decided I was just going to use words like holy cannoli and golly, and I did, and it works out really well for me, and I like it. Someone said Someone was nice and said they use the same screws you do. Was that Chad from 9 to 5 to Life, I think? I know. I need a t-shirt that says Holy Cannolis. I just should it just say the words? I don't know. Okay, where to begin? We'll probably still be here. Absolutely, Mark. Wait, what are the fireworks? Oh, did you see or no? Do you want me to hold it up again? Because I'm happy to show you. So the fireworks, oh man, it's so hard not to talk about YouTube on YouTube. I'm so sorry, those of you who don't want to talk about YouTube. Just give me a second. I just want to make sure. So the fireworks on your video like that tells you that it is outperforming your other videos in this time frame. So yeah, pretty exciting. I'm always excited. So I was always excited about it. Ashley, I love your holiest of cannolis. I was telling Dan, I was like, people like my holy cannolis. And then Dan's like, yeah, I ordered you a cannoli once. And I was like, no, you didn't. He's like, yeah, I did. No, you didn't. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And he's like, I was like, but it was a savory cannoli. I only know about sweet cannolis, sweetie cannolis. I'm pretty sure I'm probably wrong, but those are the cannolis that I want to try, not your savory cannolis. Just saying. Yeah, I seen him trash talking about your gloves, and I was like, hey, sometimes I wear gloves. But it's not because my hands look dirty. It's because I don't like touching meat. I actually make Dan put, because we get this hamburger delivered from, shoot, I can't remember now. Butcher Box. And I don't like how they pack it. And so I always get meat juice on me. And so I started asking Dan, just put the meat in the pan, please. It grosses me out. Not making fun of me. It's cute. I will choose to believe that is true. A cannoli with a halo. And also say holy cannolis. I mean, I feel like that's probably a shirt already. I don't know. We'll have to Google it. Okay, hopefully you saw it when I showed it again. Fireworks. Yeah, you will. You've never noticed. Hi, Daryl. Did you get my Facebook message? I messaged you, by the way. Just saying. I'm excited. Daryl is gonna make a mobile chicken coop soon. So that's exciting. So right now he's kind of branching out from just the beekeeping stuff. He's building a big barn thingy, right, for your cows. Sorry if I don't have that right. It is on both. So this is actually the website on my phone. It doesn't actually, I don't know if it shows on the app. Someone said it did show on the app too, but I've never seen it on the YouTube Studio app. Let's see. I'll look real quick. I gotta sign in to my other. It's hard having two separate accounts. Crazies. No, I don't have it on my phone. No fireworks on the app. Welcome back. Oh, that was nice of you to put groceries away. Sweet cannolis, obviously they have to be better than savory cannolis. Obviously. I I don't think the gloves are weird, okay? Sometimes you don't want your hands smelling like onion. And then you like rub your eyeball or something. You had big poison rashes on your hands. Figured, yeah. You know, I think you did us a kindness, Kevin, because I might not have been able to watch it. It might have grossed me out. Everyone wants a Holy Cannoli t-shirt. I sent it this morning, Daryl. No, a mobile chicken coop. A chicken coop on wheels. See? But he should have said, no, it'll be a mobile laying coop on wheels. I saw that Anne was here. Hello, little Frenchie. I remember your name. I'm so proud of myself. Now, I got to really get on. So I have like a sketch that I was working on for Herman t-shirt. And I just don't know. What kind of text do you guys think? I don't know. It's hard to decide. Yeah, I could wash my hands, but it doesn't like stop it from happening. On Facebook, Daryl, you can't send messages on YouTube. Well, I think it'll be awesome. I'm excited. So he's got like you had like a trailer, you know, like right? Am I right? Like a trailer that you hook up to the back of your pickup or something, and he's gonna build it on that. And actually, I have dreams to do that because I would really like to move my chickens around. God, that'd be a lot of work though too. That's why I haven't done it. But I'm excited to watch you do it, Daryl. You are back home. Nice. But yeah, I'm excited. Things, you know, these last couple of days have been pretty good. I know this last weekend I was like having some down days. I think it was the medicine, to be honest. And then yesterday I had a mushy morning. I was like, I want to tell everybody I love them. It was just a good morning. I like it when those mornings are good. Hey, Nanya. Long time no see. You haven't been in my life a really long time that you've said hello anyway. Appreciate you finding the time to be here. Thanks. Like, I know, like, there's some stuff that, oh gosh, brain, come on, get it together. They talk about trying to keep people's attention, and like I don't think I've really talked with my hands before I started YouTube, but I figured adding in some more hand gestures, which actually this is pretty me. It is pretty me, just more, would help keep people's attention, especially in videos, because I could just sit there and I could be like blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and I don't know, probably be boring. I'm probably a little bit boring. I don't have great audience retention. I do my best, though. Hopefully it's getting better. I don't know. I got crazy weekend. I got crazy weather. I meant to say. Heather is doing a chicken coop next month on one of her older trailers. Nice. Go watch it. Nice. Working off grid. Okay. Which one? My what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. Stone fruit. Duh, Adrienne. Jeez Louise. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. but too many trees and gardens. I don't know. It depends. It's hard. I think audience retention is hard. Oh, I just got really hungry. I don't know what we're doing for dinner, but Dan's going to go to the grocery store. He said he was going to go during my live, but he hasn't left yet. He probably got caught up in a meeting. I've been doing all these hand gestures, and now I'm kind of hot. Gotta turn down the heat. Man, I love being able to turn down my heat on my phone. I feel so, in the 2020s, where we should have been. Italian beef, but Italian beef what? And what is Italian beef? I need more information. Oh, cool. I don't know what that is. No, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to try and guess. But, so tell me something that happened to you this week that you're proud of. Tell me the things so we can celebrate together. Sandwiches. Italian beef sandwiches. Okay. Well, send me a message and then maybe I can reply to it, Daryl, and then maybe you'll see it. Maybe it didn't send. I pressed send. Okay. Just be like, Adrienne, I don't see crap. Went for Mexican and ordered potato wedges. I'm disappointed too. You ordered potato wedges? Lame. Oh, so when you go for Mexican, one of my favorite dishes, I don't know if it's real Mexican. Okay, Emma, don't give me a hard time. But pollo a la crema, chicken with lots of cream. Okay, it's delicious. Just get that if they have it. Okay, just get it. You won't be disappointed because it doesn't feel very Mexican anyway, but it's delicious. So try that. Can't turn down the heat on your phone. Yeah, no, they don't listen that way. And that's why I don't have one, even though it's not the smartest thing in the world. We have had the power go out for half the day in 2019 winter, that one that we had 4 feet of snow or 3 feet of snow overnight. The power went out, but it wasn't that bad. I think our home stayed. It's like the lowest temp it got was 63, so that wasn't bad. And it happened in the nighttime, so it went from only like 68 to 63, so it wasn't that bad. I was surprised our house retained the heat, but honestly, I grew up with a wood stove, and there's nothing I hate more than having to build a fire to be warm. There's nothing I hate more. And yeah, no, I can't do it. I gotta watch some of your videos, Fork and Allotment. I need more time in my life. Like I have right now on my screen my video for my other channel that I haven't finished editing, and I'm so frustrated at myself. Like I've been working on this stuff all week and it's not done yet. And I just got that tree video edited, finished and edited last night. And I usually like to post stuff on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And I feel really behind. But as soon as this is done, which is a video about setting up your merch shop on Spread Shop. And I'm pretty excited. It's beef from Italy. Is it though? Is it? Or is it just beef with Italian seasoning on it? Like, who knows, really? Ooh, little Frenchie hatched 8 baby chicks. Oh, Dan's coming out. I only thought of ice cream.
Okay.
He just said okay. And on the almond milk. That's it. I didn't think of anything else because I ran out of time.
Leche de almond.
Mm-hmm.
And cream of ice. Coffee flavor.
Yeah.
Espresso
madness.
Right. Yes, of course. No sprinkles.
Chicken sandwiches. What the heck? What is
Somebody
that?
else needs chicken sandwiches. I'll put it on the list. We'll have to come get it.
What is a Chicago thing? The Italian beef? I don't know. Homestead Odyssey found a buck to buy at half the price. I'm assuming a goat. Just have to drive an hour to get it. No, that's not bad. I mean, where we live, like the most populated city is about an hour away. Ain't no thing. No, that's good. Awesome. What kind of buck? Just trying to see do you only do boars? I forget. To the D Fishman account, Daryl. You just found it. I'm sorry. It's not Mexican. Okay, whatever. It's delicious. Okay. Who decided it should go on Mexican menus then? It's delicious. That sounds mean. Who wants the devil? Okay, it sounds spicy and it sounds mean.
Spicy sounds delicious.
Dan disagrees with me. Sounded Italian, your pollo. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, heavy metal chef. Sorry, I scrolled way down. Oh. Hot sliced beef with peppers and cheese. Oh, okay. Sammy's. My pollo alla crema. You know, I visited Italy. What? If you're going to talk, you come here and talk to everybody.
I called you a hoarder.
He called me a hoarder. What am I hoarding?
Honey.
Oh, I'm hoarding honey. That's good. I'm prepared. So I visited Italy and I was like so confused because so close. Yeah, like there's a lot of it that's really close to Spanish, but like instead of cinco, they say cinco and stuff like that. And I was like, but it was like so mentally confusing. It's Mexican inspired. Whatever, it's delicious. I could eat it every day, all day long. I don't use bad words at my boss when he neglected to tell me. Oh, I didn't use bad words at my boss when he neglected to tell me we could come in at 10 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. I was proud of myself. Well, hopefully you still got paid for the 3 hours you were there that you didn't have to be there. You can always text me those bad words. Get it out of your system. You want a smart thermostat? Yes, actually, we have the Nest one. And it is generally smart, but my body temperature fluctuates like crazy. It's doing actually a pretty good job. Like suddenly I'm a little bit cold. It's having a hard time when it's only 13 degrees outside, you know. It keeps going down in temperature because usually I'm feeling warm about now, but it's so cold. To be or not to be. Hey, it's been so long since you've been here. So to be or not to be is in Washington. And I don't think I have Drops in here. He's from Washington too. But hey, man. Hey, I hope you're well. Yeah, we're safe. I think Dan's going to run to the store. We don't have that much snow. I mean, people drive like crap with or without snow, so it just is what it is. Seven there on Monday, never ever that cold. Yeah, that was like, this last summer we had 115 degrees. I was like, never ever that hot. But it gets to some winters it gets down to negative 15 here. Heavy metal chef. How are you, man? I hope you are out of work on time and not having to work late today. You've been thinking about a merch shop. Hey, it doesn't hurt to set one up. Yeah, I bet it would. It does cost. I mean, it costs about the same here for wood and electricity, it seems like. Excuse me. For my calculations, anyway. Oh, golly. Oh, Homestead Odyssey has boars and Nubians. Oh, it's a boar buck. He's a dapple. Ooh, fun. My neighbors had a all really nice chocolatey brown doe. The kids named her Darky Brownie. Kind of funny. It's funny. Ashley wants you to come talk to them. He laughed. Holy cannoli, gosh by golly. Hi, Brian. How are you? No, I was only in Italy for like a week or something with my German friends, and we were in the most German part of Italy. I'm glad to hear it, to be or not to be. He's trying to get made where you don't get paid for it. But if you didn't, like, yeah, you better physically fight him. Screw that. If you didn't know, how does that work? Are you going? Love you. Bye.
Bye.
See you, Thorhaven Farm. We can party. We can party while Dan's gone, at least until I have to put away the animals, which is probably around 5:30. So I have about an hour and a half. From seed to feed. Hey. Hey, Sherry. Hey. I'm hungry. Oh, no. I hope he brings home easy food. I did not think about dinner. I've been on the go today. I posted my video. I attended my premiere. I boosted the heck out of my video. And then I had to eat, which is so freaking inconvenient. And then I had to shower. And then all of a sudden it was 3 o'clock. And now it's 4. Mexican restaurants put those dishes on the menu because Americans love to drown their food in sauces and cheese, but it's delicious. I'm a little bit lactose intolerant, and it's sometimes not very fun, but it's delicious. It's worth it. And when I don't know, like when I visit a new restaurant, it's a pretty good fallback. All right. See ya, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Need a logo to set up a merch shop. Yeah, you can. If you've heard of Fiverr, you can work with someone there. There's some services online. If you Google like logo stuff, there's some drag and drop services. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that because, that's going to be stuff that other people have used also. But if you go on Fiverr, you can get a designer for relatively cheap. Just remember, if you're paying $5, you're probably only going to get $5 product. Sometimes you get lucky. But, and then I think there's quite a bit of people a few people in the homestead community who are skilled in that manner. So if you are on Facebook, there's someone in the, what is the stupid group's name? Sherry. I get it mixed up in my head. Small YouTuber homesteaders, small homesteading YouTubers, something like that. For some reason, I cannot keep it straight in my head. Small. Yeah, I don't know. There's small and homestead and YouTube in the name. I can never remember. Yeah, we don't have the Amish out here. Hey, come on, homesteading. I hope you're well. I'm glad I stayed on late today. I'm excited. I'm glad you guys are here. See you, Nanya. It's going down 7. Party. Yeah. When the husband's away, the wife will be ridiculous on YouTube. I'm doing good. I'm kind of hungry. I wish I lived near Emma because I feel like she would feed me a lot. It would be really symbiotic relationship. I'd probably annoy the ever-loving crap out of her too. Oh, it scrolled down by itself. Okay. Dan should pick up some tacos. He won't stray from his intended path. Chocolate candle burning in the ooh makes you hungry. Nice. Well, you better make some chocolate cake. I think so. It's gained me. I think it does for me anyway. Wes. Sometimes I don't get good traction and sometimes I do. I do think that doing it in the morning works better than in the afternoon, especially because I'm on the West Coast. And then more people see it during the day. I noticed if I boost it, in the late afternoon or evening, like it doesn't get that much traction because most of my people, like you guys, are all, Central and Eastern or in a freaking another continent altogether. Okay, thanks for coming, Homestead Odyssey. So I don't know if you guys know, I know I keep saying it. I can stop if you want, but sometimes if you don't say it, people don't know. So Farmstead is one of my besties here on YouTube, and he is my first monthly member on Buy Me a Coffee. He's a treatment-free beekeeper, and he's been really supportive of my channel and my little monthly membership deal. I don't know. I've been trying to think like how I would thank people. Like if I had more than Bruce, I feel like my friendship hopefully is enough for Bruce right now. Like what I might send people if it costs more. I don't know. But if you guys are interested, check it out. It'd be cool. If not, that's cool too. It's not what I'm here for, but having some help pay for stuff, it would be cool. Define advertising. Sharing on Facebook is what I'm talking about. 524. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Heavy Metal Chef is a cook, and he shared some really sweet cooking videos. Canva. Some people use Canva for logos. Right on, right on. Okay. No, I have never paid YouTube to advertise my video on Google. I think that is an investment I am not willing to do, because a lot of times I actually have had a friend do that on his YouTube help channel, and he got one video, it got like 10,000 views, which is awesome, but he hardly got any subs or anything, and he didn't, that one video got all those views, but that's it. It's kind of like the same conundrum with the YouTube shorts. You get a bunch of views, you get some subs, but maybe that's it. But no, I wouldn't recommend paying money. I just spend my time boosting it on Facebook, because I just copy and paste, and I changed some things to match the various groups I'm in, and I tried to make it very conversational. I don't know. If you guys are interested in learning more about YouTube, I do have a YouTube help channel. It is called Adrienne Rose. And if you like, that's where my video on the merch shelf is going to be. Small YouTube homesteaders. That's it. I could never, I try so hard to remember it, and I can never remember. Ubesteaders. Home tubing Ubesteaders. I like it. Where to Begin Homestead. I'm not sure what you missed. What did Where to Begin Homestead, like, give them the highlights? Because I can't even remember. Yes, that's lavender behind me that I grow here. My property came with about 30 lavenders in various places around the house, and it grows really well here with my neglect. They're all on Rumspringa. Do you watch Letterkenny? Is that what you're telling me? To be or not to be? Do you watch Letterkenny? Because I love Letterkenny. Okay. Oi. Oh, I'm sure. No, they will make a consideration for you. You'll allow Daryl in, right, Sherry? Because he's my friend. He's like one of the first beekeeping YouTubers I followed, and I like him because he's very nice about the way he shares his beekeeping. And I appreciate him. So I hope they'll let you in, Daryl. Right, Sherry? Homesteading sister wives. Whoa, where did we go here? Although when we first moved back to the States from Germany, my best friend lived with us. It was kind of like sister wives. Like, obviously, like, I got Dan all to myself, but he also was like, Misty's like, I need to hang this thing. And Dan's like, I'm on it. I need to change my tire. Dan's like, I'm on it. You know, I bet it was kind of like having two wives. It was a good time. But we're talking about your group. Sherry? I said Daryl and Sherry at the same time. Yeah. And I have a group too, and it's called Friends of Farmstead Smith. Wants. Sounds more like she wants to be your parasite. No, that would be like me sucking the life out of her. Hopefully, I don't know. She kind of inputted herself into my life, and I'm just going with it. I'm just accepting it full-heartedly, okay? I'm good at organizing. You haven't seen my house, Emma. I'm good at talking about organization. I'm good at organizing things that the public sees. My brain is not very organized. Oh, thanks. You know, I thought so, Bruce. I thought my friendship was going to be enough. Well, bye. Come on, homesteading. I hope you have a great weekend. You have to be sure and read the rules, forking allotment. And there's lots of groups that don't have rules against it. Oh my goodness gracious. You're going to cut raw. You know what? I'd rather cook it. See, I just cooked the chicken. I'll cut it later. Your first short got 582 views. Right on. You're going to grow lavender this year. I hope it grows good too. One thing I did find out about lavender, there's so many different kinds. Like there's lavender that works good in my zone, which is zone 5, which probably would work good. I don't know where you are, actually. Never mind. I'm not going to claim that. And then most of the other lavenders, they don't work good here at all. Because they're for higher zones. And what I really like about my lavender is like I don't even water it hardly. And it's like huge. It's like huge. And yeah. Oh my goodness. Heavy Metal Chef just joined my coffee club. Okay, it's not a coffee club. He just joined. Holy cannolis. Now he's going to have his own little Nightbot saying. That's really exciting. Thank you, Heavy Metal Chef. I met Heavy Metal Chef actually through because you guys know that I follow the YouTube help people like D. Niman and Nick Niman and stuff. And that's where I met Heavy Metal Chef. And he's been a great support since I've met him there. And he's just a good dude, okay? Consistency is important. Yes. Yay, lavender. Yeah, I really like the lavender. I don't like the smell of lavender very much. It kind of gives me a little bit of a headache, but it's very pretty and the bees love it. So I'm just like, go crazy. I do not do a good job taking care of it. I know I'm supposed to, like, if I trimmed it, if I had a little bit longer season, this might work better, but you can get 2 blooms out of the lavender in a season. And so if you trim it right when it's done blooming, then you can get another round. Words are not coming. Where are we? Hey, Rodney, welcome back. Glad you're here. Rodney was there this morning. Yeah, meat juice is gross, guys. Just saying. Rodney, do you like Daryl too? I think Daryl's one of my favorite beekeepers. And I just say that he's my friend. He's never said he's my friend, but he's my friend. I talk to him on Facebook sometimes. You're zone 6 between A and B. I'm in zone 5. So yeah, she'll work fine. I think the lavender that I have, which I don't know the variety because it was here when I moved here, but it seems to like it dry. Yeah, I say zone 5 because I've seen it get to -15 here, but it says I'm in zone 6B, which is a lie. Hey, Whiskey and Sunshine. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're well. Bruce was getting lonely in the coffee club. I was giving him too much attention. This is too much, Adrienne. Quit shouting me out. Quit telling people you like me. Quit it. Yes, that's good. Obviously, if there's lavender farms around you, that means it is a go. Says 1 hour. I don't know if it's possible for you, but I found that after I talked to my internet company, and I just could be special, okay? I could just be special and they just give me what I want. But after I talked to my internet company and I told them that I needed a higher uploading speed, that makes life so much better. So if you have the opportunity to ask your internet company if they can, switch stuff up and give you maybe a better upload speed, then you'll like your YouTube life a lot better. We are friends. Yay. Well, actually, Daryl was one of the first people who commented on one of my videos when I first started uploading. He's like, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Let me know if you ever need any help. And now we help each other and we support each other. And it's awesome. Awesome, awesome. 7B down there in South Carolina. Really? That's all? I figured it would have been like 8. Really? I mean, 7B is pretty close to 8. And if you have not checked out Emma, she is one of my bestest friends now, and she's very supportive. She's my mod. She tells me when I'm being dumb, and then I have to tell her she's being mean, and we've had conversations. We talk almost every day, but she works with, lumber and stuff, and she builds things, and it's awesome, and she does awesome stuff. So you should check her out if you haven't. Yeah, I don't know how fiber works, but I'm sure you should at least ask them. We have actually site to tower internet, so we have like a little satellite dish that points at the hill over that way, and Works pretty good. I thought it wasn't going to be that good of internet, but it's probably one of the best internets I've had since I've lived in the States. Oh, I'm so glad things are going well for you. That's awesome. The UK does have zones also. I actually had to look up the zones for somebody who commented on one of my videos. There's growing zones also in the UK. I doubt that they're like the same, like with our zones, like zone 5 is from like -15 to -20, I think, so it talks about the low temperatures of stuff. Wow, that's awesome. Whiskey and sunshine off. Great. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, I'm at the bottom of the chat. My nose itches, so sorry. We are upstate South Carolina, 15 miles from North Carolina. I don't know. It's all warmer than here, Rodney. I just would have assumed it would have been more for some reason. You're gross. Chicken juice. Like I could take it and touch it like this and like throw it in the pan. Like I could just do. Chicken's not as bad as like burger. Zonaroos. Oh, really? You know, when I visited Paris, I think I visited in a time where it was cold when I lived in Germany, but when I was in Paris, there was stuff blooming. I think it was like March, February. I don't know. It's warmer in Paris than it is here. And in general, the growing. I would take rain. Actually, yeah, I would take rain over 13 degrees, guys. Like 13 degrees is cold. Is Patty still here? I think she said she lives in Portland and it's like a little bit warmer than it is here, but it's usually much warmer there than here. What are your guys' plans this weekend? I guess it's Valentine's Day. Oh, that's probably why Dan needed to go to the store. Because Valentine's Day is on Sunday, I guess. You've never left the UK. You know, if I didn't marry Dan, who was in the Army, I would have never probably left the States either. It's okay. It's freaking expensive to leave. It's expensive to go anywhere. Like when we lived in South Korea, I think flights from Oregon to Germany were probably like $1,500 to $2,000. And that's a lot. That's a lot of money. We didn't expect anybody to visit us. Hopefully nobody expected us to come home because like why? And yeah, I don't know. It's expensive to leave. I understand it. Don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. Yeah, you don't have to. Don't even have a passport. My passport's expired. Whiskey and Sunshine doesn't like to leave their house. It's supposed to rain for the next 7 days. You know, well, that for me is not like the most outlandish thing because when I lived on the west side of the Cascades, it rained a lot. Like a lot. So I'm like, that's not a big deal. But it's going to be so green. Won't your bees have so much forage? Right? Like it'll be so nice for them. I'm worried about my bees. I'm worried that we're going to have like this is nothing. This amount of snow is nothing. We're going to have another hard year, I think. Nothing planned. I'm so pleased about that filming stuff. Nice. That's awesome. We don't really have anything planned either. Dan was like, well, I just probably should go to the store. I think we're supposed to get more snow and stuff, which I don't know, we would have survived without him going to the store too, but maybe he remembered it was Valentine's Day, which I forgot. Like, I've known and forgotten and known and forgotten, and we don't really do anything either. But I really like flowers. I do really like getting flowers. It makes me feel loved. And usually he remembers to make sure they have stargazer lilies in it. And stargazer lilies are my favorite because they smell so pretty. Grow Goo Music. Welcome. How are you? I hope you're well. It's okay that you're late. Can you buy your own flowers, Patty? I would just go ahead and get them delivered. Of course. Yeah. My husband went to the grocery store, so I was like, I'm going to stay on extra long today. And yeah, I've had, even though I'm really behind on how I would prefer to be, like in terms of videos and stuff, I had a pretty good week. It's been a pretty good week. I don't remember what happened. You know what? My first live on my other channel, I was so nervous. I sweated through my shirt, guys. And then, but everyone said that it went really well, and I wasn't that obviously nervous, but on the inside, I was really nervous. And it was, I think I was able to get out everything I wanted to say, and I think like people really appreciated what I wanted to say, even though I got thumbs down. But I think it was a really good conversation. I'm really proud of it, but I gotta figure out my time management, guys. I'm so poor at this, and it's only getting worse. But why don't you just call and get some flowers delivered? You live in town, they don't deliver to my house. Take advantage of delivery because I can't do it. Going to sow some seeds and do some filming this weekend. You're lucky. For me, my last frost isn't until mid-June, so I'm not really sowing seeds. Like, I could probably start some brassicas and stuff right now if I really wanted to. I don't want to. You're sad you missed it. Did you rewatch it? I know it's probably not as fun on the rewatch, but all the really important information on that live is within the first half hour. So don't feel compelled to like watch the whole thing. In the last part of the live, I answered questions in the chat. God, I need to yell at StreamYard or something. Make this the right way. I answered questions in the chat and stuff. So yeah. Emma says I did a great job. Thanks, Emma. All right, Anne. Have a great dinner. 3:30 a.m. where Grogu is. Where are you? Are you also in the UK? I don't know what time it's supposed to be in the UK right now. All right. Gun shy. Gun shy, my son. Pick up your camera. All right. Right on. A new camera? Tell me about this camera. Turkish. Oh, okay. Right on. Well, I'm glad you enjoy coming here. I felt so bad because you asked if I could talk about growing coffee beans and chocolate. You asked if I could grow cocoa or cacao. I don't know. But I was like, no, it's too cold here. I can't grow them. It's too cold. You'll have to follow someone maybe in Hawaii. I don't know. Can they grow cocoa in Hawaii? Or in Costa Rica? I don't know. 2:30 in the UK, 12:30 a.m. in the UK, 0:30. Emma's kid accepted enrollment at her school of choice. Yay! That's exciting. It'll be awesome. Don't let her get homesick. Just be like, home will be there. It's okay. Enjoy where you're at. Be in the moment. Like, I did not understand the other wives who were so homesick, but I think I'm just not like, maybe this is also a symptom of ADHD. Like, out of sight, out of mind. I like, that's like kind of my life. Like, so I didn't really miss home a lot, except for I miss Germany a lot. So maybe it's just, I don't know. It just depends, but enjoy where you're at. Being overseas is amazing. She's going to come back so well versed in understanding of other people in the world. And she's going to have a blast. Make sure I hope she has a blast. She can message me on Facebook or something if she gets all weird, and I'll be like, girl, you are experiencing things that people don't get to, not everyone gets to experience. Oh, I was just wondering, oh, sorry, not for me. There's a new topic to research, where cacao grows. But I don't care because I can't grow it here. I don't want to grow it here, actually, either. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of effort for a little. You would like to visit the U.S.? Well, better start, get on that YouTube channel. Save up the money. I'm sure, like, when you make your community, that you'll always have someone be like, oh yeah, you can stay here, whatever. I know it's really far away from Turkey. It is very far away. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Did anything else awesome happen this week? What is it in your language, though? It's not Turkey there, is it? Because Germany is not Germany to Germans. It's Deutschland. So I kind of hate how Americans just decided to call it something else. Like, why? Why? We can say Deutschland just fine. We can say Suomi just fine, which is actually Finland. Like, we can say those words. Why do we have to change them? We're such assholes. Like, why? I don't understand. Oh, what are you making for dinner, though, Patty? Tell me. You have to tell me what you're making for dinner. Oh, yeah, Bruce's chicken is alive. So he lost his chicken, and I think his neighbors was like, your chicken's in my tree, dude. And that chicken was there for like a week. What was she thinking? Like, why would she go off on her own and be like, I'm just going to sleep here in feet of snow in a tree? Dumb chicken. Why would she do that? Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Bubba, hey. I hope you're well. Yeah, the chicken's alive. She was alive. Why would she do that, though? I'm like trying to put my chicken brain on, and I can't imagine why she thought that was a good idea. Although, one thing I know about chickens is they're not the sharpest tool in the shed, right? One thing I noticed about my chickens, if they can't see the other chickens, those chickens are gone. So maybe, because I had like a pallet up to do be a little bit of a sunblock, and one chicken was on one side, flipping shit. It was really upset, and it was yelling, doing its where the heck is my brothers and sisters call? And I was like, they're literally 6 inches away from you on the other side of the pallet. Calm down. Like, holy cannolis, like, calm down. So maybe she got lost in your snow path. Like, the chickens decided to go home, and then she was like, holy crap, I can't see anybody. Where'd they go? I guess I'm all alone now. I guess I'm going to be all alone in this tree. Like, a dramatic munch chicken. Golly. Well, I still don't understand why we got to change other people's country names. Like, why? Just call it what it is. Well, I guess it's different. Like, first, I don't know. I guess it could start off, no, because we didn't really learn about other countries until other countries started going to, other countries, invading and stuff. So why wouldn't we just call it what they told us it was? I don't know. I just don't understand that. I just don't get it. Oh, golly. Proletarian woes. That's not a naughty one, is it? I homestead and I play Neutral Milk Hotel's 1980 album In the Airplane Over the Sea for your quail on loop. Oh, okay. Awesome. I don't know if that is actually correlated or not, but I'm glad you feel it helps. My quail naturally don't lay in the winter, so I don't try to force them. Yeah, because they're seasonal layers, which is fine. Actually, chickens like to nest on the ground. I don't think they would ever make a nest actually in the tree. I think that would be hard for them. Chickens are weird. Steak, Brussels sprouts, and yum! Ham steak. Okay, wait. I don't really like ham steak. I'd probably eat it though. I'd eat it if it was given to me. I won't lie. Hello, hello. Bye, Sue. Thanks for coming. Well, she lived in a chicken coop. So she didn't have a nest someplace else. She lived in a chicken coop. She probably just got separated and was like, I'm going to go sleep in this tree now. I guess my life is over. Oh, nice. I didn't know. Did I know? I don't know. Did you post about it? Having quail? Do you have the Caternix quail? I suddenly got a little bit of a headache. Huh. If you guys have not done so, it would be amazing if you could throw a like up here if you like it. If you don't, that's fine too, I guess. But I don't know why you're here if you don't like it. But I mean, it's cool if you are. I'm not going to tell you to leave or anything. But it'd be cool if you like the stream. That always is very helpful to people of the YouTube world. The first time one of my chickens laid an egg, she was all like shouting and making, look what I did to the others. And just, they don't care. Actually, sometimes one of my chickens will be doing the chicken song, the egg song, and then the other ones will join in, and it becomes this chorus of really loud, obnoxious chickens. I did not know, and yes, you do. Okay, cool. Right on. Hey, Calvin, welcome. I hope you're well. How'd you find me? I would love to know. We're just hanging. My husband's went to the grocery store. We got some snow on the ground. So he's like, I'll go to the grocery store. I think I realized he's going because of Valentine's Day, but he'll probably give me some chocolate. Hopefully. I like chocolate. Well, he's supposed to be getting me some ice cream. You couldn't post or make video about it because of your job? Oh. I don't understand. What does your job have to do with quail? Is that... I'm glad you think so, but I'm not a mom. But what does your job have to do with quail? I guess you don't have to tell me here. I'll watch your video. Okay, I promise I will. I'm not a mom, nor will I have. I'll have animals. I'm an animal mom. I have ducks, chickens, donkeys, quail, geese, couple rabbits. Did I say the donkeys? I have honeybees, and I have a cat. Did I say rabbits? I think I did. But I don't have kids. That ain't happening. Everyone else can have all the kids. Oh, goodbye. You work for a company that does not... Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, biosecurity reasons. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Herman. That's the first time I've got called fat on here. I'm chunky. I know. I don't need you to tell me. I like food. I like ice cream a lot, and I have no self-control. I've been skinny a couple times in my life, and then I became a woman, and then I was like, fuck it. I got married. Whatever. I like food, okay? Herman is the best child of them all. Hey, Red Silo Homestead. How are you? I hope you're well. Man, all the icky people are coming out. Jessica Monroe. Hi, how are you? How'd you find me? Welcome. It's okay. I'm making it big time now. That's okay. I will let people have their own children and love their own children. And I know your story, and I know he was an amazing dude. But it's just not my path. I have not wanted kids my entire life. So, and I believe you, but I'm fine. I'm happy, healthy without. Oh, good God. What the fuck? Sorry for cussing. Jesus Christ. God. Oh. Where are these people coming from? It says I can't block it. It says an error. So I'm assuming you got that. I have not really had a lot of trolls here before. I had some like political trolls, and I think that's it. Oh, and then I had... You can tell me I'm hot, but I am married. That's fine. You can give me all the positive affirmations that you wish, but once you get nasty, you're gone. I don't care. I mean, you're giving me watch time. You give me the watch times, it's cool. But I am happily married, and I know where he sleeps. He's a pretty good dude. I've been married for almost 11 years. It's a really long time. I never thought I would get married. Birth control, baby. Yeah, that happens to a lot of people. I guess so. No one more interesting to harass. It's cool. I don't care. They're coming. Well, actually, if they're bots, YouTube. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry for my cursy. What the heck? I actually, I try to be really not cursy. I really do, because I don't curse a lot in my day-to-day, but it's not something like I hold back in my life. Like I curse. It's a thing that I do, but I do realize like it's a sign of respect for me not to really curse. But come on, that was totally warranted, right, guys? Like totally warranted. I'm excited to tell Dan about all this. We're like, people are calling me hot today. And then they called me fat, and then they called me hot. Well, I know that I will apologize for it if I want to. That's all. Because, like I said, it is a sign of respect for other people's wishes, and I know that I do have some people that appreciate I don't curse regularly, and I respect that. But I like it when people curse, actually. It makes me feel more at home. I talked to my therapist and we're just cursing together. Like, it's a good time. Yeah, we all do, Oh, no, I choked on my own spit. Sorry. It's not the road, I promise. But yeah. Wow. Johnny Bravo, how old are you? Because Johnny Bravo was my time. Oh, wowzers. I wonder, like, this is a record of trolls. Yeah. I curse on Bruce's live in the chat. Well, I could actually edit them out later, but then, because you can use the YouTube editor and cut stuff out, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because it is me and totally warranted, because this is the first time I've had icky trolls. Oh, when you do edit them out, you lose the live chat. That's the only downside about editing your live videos, is you lose the chat. It won't come back. Goodness. I'd like to not focus on my weight. That'd be cool. Like, I need my friend Scully in here again. He was talking about my eyeballs. He was like, your eyeballs are so pretty, which is fine. He's actually a friend, so it's not like super weird. But but he was talking about them so nicely. I was like, are you going to pop them out of my head and mount them on your wall? I haven't even been going on for 2 hours yet, which I've gone on for longer before without any ickies. So I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. We can just block the people. It's cool. Whatever. Farmstead's a mod, and Emma's a mod. She'll probably have to go soon, do family time and stuff, but it's cool. It's whatever. Golly, what happened? What's in my thing that's making all these people come in and tell me I'm fat? I don't really like hot sauce. Although I'm sure you're a bot, but I thought I'd just answer just in case you're not. I have apparently 20 people. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi, I don't know if you want to be in here, Lynette. I have got a weirdo raid happening right now. Oh my gosh, really? Where to begin, Homestead? That's so funny. Hey, Spanish Homestead, just letting you know, I'm getting raided with trolls right now. They're calling me fat. I mean, I know I'm chunky. I know. I'm not really I'm a little bit self-conscious about it, but not hugely because I like food. I like good food. I make my mashed potatoes with cream cheese. Like, it tastes good. Well, thanks for having me back. Having my back, guys. I appreciate it. Do you ever come to Oregon, Daryl? Then I could fangirl in person, be like, hi, Daryl. Like the first time you came in my live. I boasted about that. I was like, Dan, my husband, Dan, my favorite beekeeper came in my live. I was all pink. Oh, well, thanks. Well, I think Emma and Bruce got it under control. They working their hammers. They working their wrenchies. Because I've wrenched. I should have talked about that. That's probably what brings them in when we start getting all silly. Where'd forking allotment go? Was it you, forking allotment? Yeah, earning your keep. I just realized Bruce pays me to work for me. I appreciate you, Bruce. Earlier I had someone whose name was an icky saying, and I totally said it out loud, but I was like, I don't get it. Well, that's the point, right? It's so like third grade. Hey, Don. Welcome to the troll raid. It's kind of exciting. This is new for me. If you guys don't know Little Mountain Life, I really was like trying to watch your video about your subway tiles. And I kept having to do other things. And I was like, I'm just closing this. I keep trying to watch it, but I have to do all this. And then closed it. I'm sorry. I really wanted to watch it. Maybe. They've been coming in. They've been trickling in. Because it says I have 18 people in here. And I don't have 18 people talking. So, you guys, let's try a game. Wait, let's see what he says. This woman is. What am I? Don't delete him yet. Let's see what happens. So if you are here, let's try a game where it says I have 21 people. So put in order numbers. So like Emma puts in number 1, the next person puts 2, 3. Does that make sense? Oh, you let him go? I wanted to know what I was. Because I don't know what I am. If you're not a troll, I'll answer about celery, but I'll admit that I've never grown it. It'd be cool to see, like, because I imagine the actual real people will put in the numbers if they're actually watching. Well, I do know that some people will put me on and not actually watch, and they'll like be doing some other stuff. Okay. You guys are so awesome. This is really fun. Correct. I'm having a good time. It's been a good week. So I know that you guys want me to do more videos on the donkeys. I just haven't been really inspired to do so. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. Already, I don't know. I might. Like, I had a little consideration to take a week off of posting an actual video to this channel, and I might just do my 2 lives. But we'll see. We'll see, because I also want to keep up my regular momentum, but I have no idea what I'm going to. I was actually going to do a little. I was going to do something today that I'm not going to do today because of the trolls. So be sure to come another time. Okay? Like maybe the next, not the morning, but the next time I do my regular live. Okay? Like come then. Okay. Hold on. Gandalf the White screwed everything up. Yeah, we all have. I have to share because I'm excited. All my biosecurity panels came back clean. Yay! Yeah, of course you would always worry because you just never know. Like something could be brought in by a freaking bird or something. Like you just never know. Where did 6 and 7 go? I can cook something. I don't know. I haven't decided if cooking is like really part of my channel things. I actually don't really like to cook very much, and I should not like. It always turns out good, and I should have never been taught how to bake. Okay, I should have never been taught how to bake. Favorite dish to cook. If you're gonna call me fat after I answer this, I'm just like we can't be friends. Okay, like just saying. I actually have this recipe for what's that oil called that's brown? Not oil, vinegar. Balsamic pork recipe that I really like. I need a much better cut of pork to try again because I've been getting the kind of pork that doesn't get all like folly aparty, and balsamic pork, so good. I do it in my Instant Pot. It's delicious with some mashed potatoes and like, yum. If we do our cooking collab, we'll need our some serious mods. Yeah. So I don't know if I said this out loud. Okay, guys. So listen up. Emma, maybe I have. Emma and I have been considering to do a Mexican teaches white girl how to cook Mexican food. And we would do it during one of my lives or one of her lives. And we were kind of considering like maybe once a month thing if it went well. And what do you guys think of that? We would do it live. And we would do it, with both of us on the screen. And she'd be yelling at me, telling me I'm doing things wrong. And I'm going to be like, bitch, I do what I want. And she could be like, well, it's not going to taste right. And I'm going to be like, well, it is what it is. And then I'll be like, but it's delicious. And so what do you think about that? That's funny. You can ask about celery, Mona. I won't not answer. I don't really know the answer. Well, I don't know the answer if I don't know the question, but I actually haven't grown celery because we have a really short season that just really doesn't go very well here. That makes Adrienne shut up, Bruce. So I did, though. He's not wrong. But I thought it looked like chicken. He's not wrong. So I've been like struggling with my bread maker lately because I was trying this new recipe for a sandwich bread, and it called for like a teaspoon of dry milk and stuff. So I've been experimenting with that. It's not gone very well. The first 2 times I made it, and now I realize it was not the yeast fault, even though I thought it was the yeast fault. The first 2 times I made it, it didn't rise. And I was like, what the heck? And it looked like a pile of chicken, like raw chicken or slightly cooked chicken. It did not look like bread. Okay. It did not look like bread. And so I found what I really, by Where to Begin Homestead. Hey, Skinner Farms. Oh, darn, where was I? Oh, so in my little booklet for my bread maker, it has like some troubleshooting. So it's like, if it looks like this is the problem. And apparently the problem was I didn't add enough liquid, even though I followed the directions. So now I'm up 7 tablespoons of liquid after what the instructions told me to do. And I need to add more because it's still lopsided. So anyway, we're seeing how it goes. But I'm willing to not make that bread anymore, even though I really want it to work, because I imagined it being a lot better, to be honest. Skinner Farms. I'm glad you're here. Then you can make videos of us making it and see if you taught us right. See if Emma taught me right. That would be fun. Sounds like fun. That sounds great. You'd be interested in that, because I don't really I don't really cook. Obviously, I'm a white girl. I don't really cook Mexican. Is it going to be offensive if I'm cooking Mexican? Well, obviously, you're Mexican and you don't care, so it's not offensive. That's silly. I don't want to offend people, obviously, but I think it's funny. I don't find it offensive to be called a white girl because I'm white. Okay, like I'm super white. I'm Scandinavian. I'm white. Joy Blaha. Hey, it's been a long time. I hope you're well. We're partying a little bit because Dan went to the store. I'll have to put the animals away in about half hour, I think, but we're good to go until then. We're having just this little party. We had some trolls come in. They called me fat, and then they called me hot, and then they called me fat, and that was fun. And then some that said nasty things, and it's been an interesting night, Joy. You've come at a good time. Narrowway Farm. Hey. Yeah, it just sat there, Bruce. Exactly. I know you're trying to be punny, but you're not wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can make them cook. I don't know. You don't have to cook, girl. They can cook. You can hang out. I don't know, put some headphones in. Hang out while you're cooking. Did I say hi, Narrowway? If I didn't, hi. Sounds like fun, the cooking collab. Yeah. And I think it'll be fun because it'll be like live. And if it's something that I have to like marinate or whatever, maybe we'll film that part live and then we can edit it down and like add it to the beginning of the live. Like, because you can do premieres now. And then sorry, Benji was moving out of the corner of my eye. You can do premieres now and then point them. Now he's going to come beg for dinner because it's an hour before dinner time. Come on then. Okay. Point them to another video, I think. Video or live or premiere. So that's kind of cool. Maybe we could do that. Ideas. So offensive. We make a mean... Ben, you can't just... I can't... I know. You just want to beg. I know. You make a mean tomato and basil bread. Really good with stews. Nice. I had some rosemary bread at this restaurant when I was in Florence, Oregon, and it was so good. And I don't even really like rosemary that much, but it's made like... I like rosemary. I was going to say something else, and I was like, that might bring in the trolls. But I kind of like it now. Your husband is white. That's true. Okay, we're going to have to do it then, Emma. We'll need to decide what we're going to do. And I think we're going to we're talking about possibly doing it end of February, beginning of March-ish. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. They're kind of a pain, but I think like if they're not bots, if they're just jerks, they give me watch hours. So that's fine. Whatever. You need all those bums to raid you. What are you going to do? Pull them apart. Homestead Guy, 1976. Hi. What's up, brother? What are you talking about? Glad you got her. I'm so lost. Oh, I'm starving. My tummy's starting to growl. What are you talking about, Joy in Skinner Farms? I'm so confused. Let's see. What else? So yeah, definitely come next Friday. Okay. Because I'm gonna do, I think, my seed giveaway. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. It's 5:05. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. Sometimes I look at myself, and I'm sorry about that. I really try not to. I told Dan, I was like, I need some sticky notes that I can stick over the video part, and then I won't look at myself so much. But it really is hard not to look at yourself in the eyes. Well, I'm really glad that you came around, Spanish Homestead. And I have lives on Tuesday mornings that may be a better time for you. They'd be 9:15 a.m. my time. So that's probably maybe like earlier evening for you. Bruce feels attacked. Do you? Hi, Naked Gardeners. Nice to see you again. We're having a little party because Dan went to the grocery store. So, I mean, I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again because I thought it was clever. When the husband's away, the wife will make a fool of herself on YouTube. No, just be silly. Oh, you had a longhorn heifer that kept getting out, so you hauled her off the auction. I see. You look at the camera, Bruce. The camera. That's where you look. Now you know where to look. The camera. Mine has a light right beside it, so that's actually helpful. You could take a little piece of tape, like if you have colored tape or something, and put a dot by the camera. That helps. I hope you can. I hope you sleep well, Spanish Homestead. Have a good night. I'm sad you didn't get in here earlier, Dawn. I'm sure I've asked before. Where are you guys at? Are you guys in Central Time or Eastern Time? Because if you're in Central, I kind of understand because you're like, it's still like work time or whatever. And I understand if you're like in Pacific Time because I like to start my live when it is when Dan's working. It gives me my time to do whatever. And then when Dan gets off work, I can spend time with him. So I think of my YouTube work time, kind of 9 to 5-y. But I often do way more stuff in the evening than I want to. Freedom is about to end. See, you guys, because I know that you both use the channel name. You really got to just put T or I'm not going to say those two words. I had this. Just put, your names at first when people say hi so we know who we're talking about. I didn't ever realize how awkward that would be. And that's one reason why I just put my face in the, because when I had Dan and I for a profile picture, everyone thought it was Dan. And I was like, he says, no, no, this is my jam. This is not Dan. Dan helps out on the homestead, but I am this. I am the YouTube thing. You better stare through everybody's soul, Bruce. All of the soul, straight through. With nothing else, no talking. Yes, please identify yourselves. Identify. Please identify yourself. But I'm glad you're here, Tori. I don't know. I don't really imagine Sid making much appearance here. He does just like to wave me off anyway, so Oh, you know what? You should do it live. You might get like a lot of watch hours. You can just be like, what do I need to have a super chat? You got to be monetized. So 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, and then your monetization accepted. I still need, last time I checked, I had about 1,800 watch hours, so I still have quite a bit. Hi, Benj. But you can join a coffee club. Yeah, I have my my buy me a coffee deal. And if you want to join, that'd be cool. I have a link somewhere. I have a link in the description that'll pop up someday up here in the chat from Nightbot. Bruce is in it. Bruce is in my Farmstead Smith club. And also, I had a new member join today, Heavy Metal Chef. He joined today to hang out with Bruce in Coffee Club. I think it's, let's see, I can grab the link. I don't know when Nightbot's going to tell us it again. I don't know if you're like asking for just wondering, or if you're like, I want to give you money. And I'm like, I'm down with money. Money's cool. It will help me pay for stuff. I have this thing. It's the coffee club. Okay. You need to do long live stream of your animals to get easy hours. Actually, I follow this guy. His name is, I think it's like Joe Does It or something. And he has a live stream of his chicken coop. And then people can give the chicken super chats and then treats. Actually, I realized it's popcorn. Popcorn, they give them popcorn as treats. My chickens don't even like popcorn. So I was like, that's an easy treat. My chickens don't even like popcorn. So that won't work for me. But so every super chat, the chickens get popcorn. How cool is that? Yeah. Well, I was like, I want to do that because we want to make a new quail aviary, and I would like to make a new pen just for the bantam chickens. So like maybe someday we could figure that out for the bantam chickens. But this is the first time I'm seeing you around, Homestead Guy 1976. How are you? I hope you're well. It's hard. The watch hours are really hard. All of it's hard. YouTube is hard. Don't feel bad. But lives help. I think so too. Are you monetized, Little Mountain Life, Dawn? That's okay, Joy. But I do think about you, and I appreciate you. Yay! Jason from Bama Bees is now a member of Buy Me a Coffee for Farmstead Smith. That's really exciting. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. He's also bought a t-shirt from me. Bruce, did you ever get your sweater refunded? Ever? Did you ever? Because I feel really terrible about that. Good. Oh, right. But I do think about you, Joy. And so get out of here. Bench, don't lick. I had my shears out, or my little trimmers, because Ashley was like, I really like your pruners. And so Ashley, the pruner link is now underneath my pruning video if you want to look at them. They were about $20. I think they were cheaper at the store. I bought them, but Amazon. Because Emma and I were discussing, I think we were kind of talking about, shouldn't talk about YouTube stuff. Cool. Dawn, I'm not going to talk about it here. I need to be better about not talking about YouTube stuff on this channel, okay? God, stop being so interesting. I think the lives help. Yay! I kept forgetting. I'm not worried. I know, but I want you to have another one now. So I could be like, Bruce has a shirt. He has a shirt and it's awesome. Look at the shirt that Bruce has. They are really sturdy, actually. You know, it took me, like, it was hard to decide. I have, like, relatively small hands, and I do find them, they do open almost too wide. But this is nice and large in here. So, like, my hands aren't getting pinched if something happens. They're 3/4 inch size. What else? I also like the ones, like, if you have a little bit thicker of a branch, like, my hand strength is really, like, not that great. And, oh, I need to drink some water. I will in a second. Will it grow? Hello. There's ones that kind of like crank shut, so you could wear, you could cut something a little bit thicker. What is that called? Somebody knows. Eastern time, 6 a.m. Eastern time. Do you know what time that is here, Daryl? That's 3 a.m. I am not going to be awake. Come on. Have some courtesy. I can't be at the premiere. I'm glad it uploaded. Was that an hour? Probably almost. They are sturdy. I've only had them for one season. I just got them last year. You're going to wear your shirt on your next video. Yeah. Let me know. Did you get a long sleeve shirt or just a short sleeve? Because if it's just a short sleeve, then I understand that you didn't wear it. I'm excited. I think the shirts from God, my brain, Spread Shop are a lot better quality so far. You won some pruners on Twitter? Wow, nice. Figure out how to do lives. Maybe that'll help you grow. Plus need to put more videos out. What do you mean figure out how? Just go to StreamYard.com and it'll walk you through the process, and then you can go live from your computer or your mobile devices. Ratcheting. Yes. Thank you. Sometimes I cannot recall words very well. There's various reasons for that. I struggle with ADHD and depression, and both of those things make remembering things difficult sometimes. Short. Oh, okay. Ratchet. Yes. Ratcheting shears. They were, I had one of those, but I bought some cheap ones, and I don't know where they are now. I don't know what I did with them. Scientific stuff in your room. Oh, yeah, I was going to have some more. What kind of scientific stuff? Oh, God. Oh, my throat hurts. You're trying to go grow plants. Awesome. Do you need any? Are you? I don't know anything about you except for you live in Turkey. Have you grown plants before in your house? My throat hurts from talking for 2 hours and 20 minutes straight. It's okay. Now I'm warm. Hey, thanks for joining, Jason. It's really awesome of you, man. Okay, turn down the heat. I just got really warm. You see a Streamlabs. I think Streamlabs is more of a pain than necessary. With StreamYard, you don't have to download anything. It's not an app. It's just a website. So it's a browser system. It's so easy. Should do a video on the farm update your chickens you got as chicks last year. Awesome. That's always exciting. Your mom has a plant and you're both trying to grow it. What kind of plant? Other than that, no. Oh, well. Oh, Dan said he got all items acquired. Heading home. Nice. Yeah, you can just, if you don't want to use your mobile devices, then you can always go live from the YouTube studio. I've never gone live from the YouTube studio myself. What I like about StreamYard is I can do this so that everyone can be on the same page. And what I actually, you know what, I find, I kind of like the delay. It gives me time to respond to people. And then, you know, the next one comes up and it next comes up and works great. I like StreamYard. You're locked down at home. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Bend and some other places. Bend is opening restaurants. Finally. But that's an hour away. I doubt we're opening here in my town. You're back. Welcome back, Thorhaven Farm. Probably not going to be on much longer. I'm going to have to put the animals away and feed the donkeys extra food here shortly. But this has been a really good live. Really good vibe. Just like Jason said. Well, you're welcome. I appreciate you. So you supporting me and hanging out. I like the people I've met here is awesome. Yeah, I think Streamlabs is a pain. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad I told you. I'm like, Ashley, just get StreamYard. Just use StreamYard. Because actually, the first time I tried to use Streamlabs, it didn't work. Just at all. Like, it just didn't work. And then I used actually Prism Live Studio, which actually is a nice one. But but the Prism Live, unless they've changed it, which I don't think they have. Sorry, got a message. Sorry, I have to reply to Dan. 1 sec. Give him a thumbs up or something. All items acquired. I don't know how many stores he had to go through. There's 3 grocery stores in Madras. Oh, right. Prism Live Studio doesn't allow you to schedule your lives. It's a New Year flower. Oh, I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. I hope it works out for you. Ice cream break for you before bed. Dan's bringing me back ice cream. Yeah, it does. It does allow you to have people join in your lives. I don't know if you can do that with the YouTube. Yes, that's one downside definitely of using StreamYard is I get 0 analytics from when the live was going, like period. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but so I get 0 analytics except for knowing how many people were in my live and like the total, like it gives me a total people and how many chats I had during the live, but that's about it. I don't know the hours or anything that I gained from it from when it was live until it pops up that I had like an extra 20 hours or whatever in the monetization tab. And I would say that's the only downside, but I didn't care. I can kind of tell like how things are going by the amount of people who are hanging out. Anyway, and plus I always have a good time whether it's 4 of you or 20 of you because you guys are neat. So that's it. Well, so I got a Bowmore. What's a Bowmore? I don't know what that is, but I love scotch on vanilla ice cream topped with a bit of fresh pepper. Interesting. Alcohol in ice cream. I don't really drink that much. It could be that's why too. I don't really drink that much. Germany had a really good ice cream. I can't remember the alcohol it was based off of though. Oh, I can't remember now. But pepper, like actual, like pepper, like put on your food pepper? That's weird. Actually interested in ants more than plants. It's so good making them grow too. Did you know? I don't know if you have them there, but since you like ants, there is a plant called, we were just talking about how to say this, a peony. So someone type out peony for me. Peonies rely on ants to bloom. So I don't know. You might want to get some peonies. I don't know if they have them in Turkey. I had an ant farm once, and then I made a mistake, and I put red ants and black ants together, and I didn't like that. I was little. Don't judge me, okay? I told someone not to judge me on something. I can't remember what, but I thought it was really funny. Interesting. Yeah, peony. That is a plant. But maybe you would like peonies for your ants because they have a symbiotic relationship. Interesting. I never would have thought. Oh, I have started putting, you know what's really good? So I get these ginger snap cookies, the Swedish kind, and every year, and I started putting them in my ice cream. Holy cannoli, guys, it's so good. Like I need to pull up a recipe to make them myself, and so good. That's so good. If you guys are interested in some sweet Farmstead Smith merch, I just have the bee logo right now. That's there. Run over. How do you know you're running? Oh, the ant hills. Oh yeah. I don't know. The ants don't really bother me here much. I did have an issue with them in one of the colonies, the honeybee colonies. Bye, Dawn. Thanks for coming. I am closing this up. If you guys want to get anything in last minute, be sure to comment now because I'm going to close this up in about 3 minutes. I need to put away the animals and feed the donkeys extra food because I think it's supposed to be like 9 degrees tonight, which means it'll probably be a little bit colder. But oh yeah, so last winter I fed the bees some dry sugar for emergency feed, which was a good that I did because anyway, a long story. But I found that the bees were like, some of them were like, yum, yum, I'm going to eat this. And then the other one's like, this is foreign stuff in my hive, so I'm going to take it out. And so a lot of it actually, so I use screen bottom boards and there's a slider at the bottom. And so I found like a ton of sugar on the slider and then there was like a ton of ants. So that was a mistake. Well, that's fine. I'm closing up shop here, Daryl. I'm really glad you made it. It was fun. So yeah, so there was a lot of ants and I don't think they went inside. They just were like really like on that bottom board thing. It was all fine. On sand, so lots of ants. We have ants that build pretty tall, like not super tall, like these mounds, you know, and they use a lot of bits and pieces of the juniper trees. I found a pretty big nest in the donkey pasture before I had the donkeys. And I just thought it was interesting. They either have red heads and black thoraxes and abdomens or the other way around. But they don't bother me much. All right, then. Well, I got 1 minute left before I close this down. I have heard that. Will I be able to read my comments from my phone if I do a live on that? What I got back from my steer? Yeah, you can. You have to do your phone this way, you know, and then the comments will be over here. It'll be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's doable. I've done it. But it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's doable. And you could always well, I guess never mind. I assume you're using your mobile because you won't be at your house or whatever, or you don't have a computer. Hope wants to get a few donkeys. I like donkeys. They're good peeps. Live on what you got back. Oh, got it. Took me a minute to comprehend what you're saying there. Sorry. Wow, there's still 12 people here. Guys, thanks for coming. I had a really nice time. Thanks for partying with me. You know, wholesome partying. Thanks for being here with my first trolls that were mean. The political trolls were one thing, and like whatever, you know, but then like mean trolls are weird, and then yeah, they go back and forth. That was weird. Okay, I am ending the broadcast. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you Tuesday morning, 9:15 Pacific Standard Time. Have a great weekend. Bye.